Hey, good evening. We're back at Sports Night on Sports 95 channel. Finally, after a month of holiday, I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday as much as I do. Now, we're back at it again. I am your favorite host, Muhammad Ariel Rabbani, bringing you guys the latest hot and definitely the hottest news across the sports world. Now, let's get right into the news with some mixed martial arts news. So, there has been a lot of exciting news and drama surrounding the MMA world lately. To start off, Colby Chaos Covington versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal set to finally settle their beef at UFC 272, which will take place on March 5th in T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Late this past week, Masvidal, the number 6 ranked welterweight in the UFC, teased a potential fight with top contender Colby Covington on Twitter, indicating it was the 4th attempted booking of the matchup. He fired at Covington with a heated tweet stating, "Effing coward," and added, "Don't pee out now." That was fired by Masvidal. He's definitely bringing the heat. The pairing was finally confirmed by UFC's chief business officer Hunter Campbell via ESPN. The grudge match between former teammates and former roommates Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington is finally a reality. Masvidal and Covington have a long history inside and outside the octagon, and they finally matched at the pivotal points in their careers. Both challenged for the welterweight title this past year and came up short, with Masvidal losing a pair of fights to the champ, the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman, one via decision and the other one via a brutal knockout. And Covington, he also lost a decision in his second setback against Usman. And then Covington obviously lost the first match against Usman back in 2019 via TKO. To stay in the title picture and deliver a lucrative grudge match for the UFC, the rivals will take aim at each other. They used to be teammates at American Top Team. This is a very well-known story. They used to be roommates too, and the two regularly made appearances alongside each other at fights, even serving as each other's hype men as both climbed the welterweight rank. The beef started with a dispute over the alleged non-payment of a coach, prompted a public split with Masvidal, accusing Colby of shortchanging his team, a charge that Colby Covington denied. The two took an increasingly hostile stance against each other, to the point where American Top Team implemented a rule against trash talk between teammates who weren't signed to fight each other. It is definitely getting really heated. The gym reportedly took extra steps to keep Covington and Masvidal apart after there are a lot of threats of violence, and Covington eventually decided to leave the team. Covington left American Top Team and he criticized their direction. So the opening odds for a teammate turn rivals fight between Covington and Masvidal don't advertise a competitive matchup at all. According to the opening lines published by betonline.ag, Covington is a heavy favorite at -325 over +275 Masvidal heading into the headliner at UFC 272. The odds reflect implied winning a probability of 76% for Colby and 27% for Masvidal. Well, as we know, even though Covington is a huge favorite, there is no pure math in MMA. We can never forget that Masvidal used to be a huge underdog against Ben Askren, and we know how that went. A flying knee to the dome. Now, let's move on to basketball. After spending a combined 2.5 long years healing an ACL in his left knee and an Achilles tendon in his right knee, Klay Thompson finally played an NBA game again. How exciting! The Warriors secured a 96-82 win against the Cleveland Cavaliers on Sunday at Chase Center. Before and after the game, teammates, coaches, and fans showered him with cheers and praise amid pregame warm-ups, lineup introduction, and once he left the court. Thompson said that he felt so good to throw that down. He did not expect that at all. About an hour after Golden State's 96-82 win, Thompson was seated on a dais at his news conference as he glanced at a box score. He's able to provide 17 points in 20 minutes, 7 of 18 shootings from the field, 3 of 8 from the 3-point line. That's very good for someone who have a really long layoff. Thompson might be back. A huge personal victory. But he still said he still had big goals. Why not chase another title? He know what is possible. We can expect the best to come from Clay and the Warriors in the near future. For our final news tonight, it unsurprisingly came from Antonio Brown, as his decision to quit on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Week 17 shocked the NFL world, with just about everyone weighing in on the situation. Well, having had a couple of weeks to reflect on his actions, it seems Brown is having some regrets over his rash decision making from that fateful Sunday. When someone asked AB whether taking his shirt off and exiting the Buccaneers game was necessary, Brown gave an honest reply by saying, "It probably wasn't necessary or professional," he quoted. It was a surprisingly candid response from Antonio Brown, as we know, who spent the days following his exit from the team trying to expose injustice within the organization. He revealed a lot of private texts from Buccaneers head coach and Tom Brady's trainer. Regardless of the reasoning for Brown's antics, the wide receiver has effectively made himself an NFL outcast. His latest comments suggest he has realized the gravity of his action and has some regret over how things went down. Still, he doesn't seem to be down too bad considering the company he's dining with. But it's definitely eye-opening to see Brown admit his wrongdoing. That is all for the sports news tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I am Ariel Rabbani, signing out.